It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
Do.
Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West. Go Blue!
Go Blue!
Go Blue!
Starts off with a nice deep voice from Jamie Rose.
Well, we wanted to play the song, but after started thinking about it and how YouTube has been so picky about us playing certain songs, Tim and I were afraid if we played a certain U of M fight song that they would censor us. So then Tim and I would be just sitting here talking with no sound coming out of our mouths.
When I think it was 2 years ago, when I put together for you guys the video of me at the big house at the game, YouTube was actually trying to censor all the stuff that was being played in the arena that I was there in the arena with. They tried to censor all that. And then, I had to jump through hoops and confirm that I was actually there. And it's crazy when you don't have copyrights.
So I figure we can't get in trouble if I was singing it, so I apologize if it sounded like nails on a chalkboard to everybody.
Yes, it is the week, the rivalry week. It is the Go Blue week. I have been dressing in Go Blue wear all week long. I've had a different shirt, different hat all week long. So Go Blue, go Michigan. Michigan's on a roll. Go Blue. It's a very biased show tonight. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
We will get you through this with all the details about the game and everything else here in a little bit. It is season 6, episode, where are we at here? Episode 6? It is episode 6. Wow, we are cruising right along. Season 6, episode 6, Go Blue. The Go Blue edition. That's what we'll call it. The Go Blue edition.
I'll make sure to put that on the name of the video, too. It'll be SF Go Blue edition.
What's up, everybody? Coach Cole here, and the noise in the background
is Jamie.
I can see him, but you cannot. So
it's a good thing.
You never know anymore. You never know what you're going to get. I suppose you guys, you're all right with this. Everybody's been pretty cool with it so far. So eventually we may see Rose again. You never know. So how's your week been, Rose?
Oh, it's been a busy one. It's been a busy one, that's for sure. Work's been keeping me busy. Leaving tomorrow to go to Chicago for a couple of days, staying with a friend, and then coming back Sunday for where Tim and I will shoot the recap show Sunday night. So be ready for you guys Monday.
Rose, what time are you leaving for Chicago?
In the morning.
So
It's a 3-hour drive.
okay. So 3-hour drive. What time in the morning, say?
Like
What time are you
9
thinking
or
here?
10.
All right,
I'll
so,
be back in the afternoon, like 1 or
So-
2.
so by 3:30, I'm thinking of the game here, Rose.
What game?
What
Mi-
game?
Oh, that no, I'll be in Chicago. No, I'm coming back Sunday.
That's what I'm saying, Rose.
Yeah.
You're going to Chicago on a big game day.
Yeah.
Are you going to be watching the game anywhere? Are you going to be able to even get the game in Chicago?
The Michigan game?
No,
I
the
don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm
He
hopeful
is
I'll
not
find
thinking
it.
ahead, folks. He is not thinking ahead. Do you think in Chicago they're actually going to show the Michigan game? I highly doubt it, Rose.
They will. It's going to be on ESPN.
And CBS.
See? I think it will. I think that one's they're going to have that's the game of the week, I think, isn't it?
If it is on ESPN, yeah, well, yeah, because College Game Day is going to be there. So,
Yeah. So that's a national televised game then.
all right. Okay. Well, there you go. Rose is going to be in Chicago, and he's going to be watching the Michigan game.
Hey, I've watched Michigan games in stranger places, so
Are you going to check out? This is like not even sports related. Are you going to check out Buddy Guy's Legends while you're down there?
I'm not quite sure where exactly. I'll let you guys know Sunday where all the places I end up. Going to be kind of sightseeing, that's for sure. I think I'm going to go to it's some Italian restaurant or something in Chicago. It's famous, I guess.
Going to go see the Bulls while you're down there?
No. Nope, no sporting events.
Not
Just-
even going to get close to the stadium or anything? Go hug a Michael Jordan statue or anything like that?
No, I have gotten close to that statue, actually, when I was in middle school one time.
Have you been as close to that statue as you have been the Heisman Cup?
Heisman? You mean the Stanley Cup?
The Stanley Cup? Sorry, not the
Yeah,
Heisman
about
Cup.
that close, yep.
About that close?
Yeah.
Ever got your picture taken?
Yeah. I took a picture of it myself.
Oh, okay. I've never seen a young Rose standing by the Michael Jordan. You might have to dig that up for me.
Yeah, I think I got a box upstairs of all the pictures I have. I'll see if I can find it for you guys.
That might be a good Throwback Thursday photo.
There you go.
All right, guys. We are talking Michigan football in this Go Blue edition. And so we will start by getting into some picks. I wish we could do highlight videos. It would be awesome to throw like a bunch of classic Michigan moments in here. Yes, it would. You have to have the rights to those two as well.
Yes.
So.
One of the local news stations here in Holland, and actually it's from Grand Rapids, showed a couple of the classic Michigan State games, and the one that cracks me up they showed was 2001, the famous game clock game, where I think there was like 2 seconds left. Michigan State hikes the ball, and the
Let me
clock-
stop you right there for just a second because you know, right off the bat, it's a Michigan show, but right off the bat, MSU fans are going to say, "Oh, those Michigan guys, they're living in the past. That's all they ever talk about is that past stuff that happened in Michigan. They can't live in the present because their team doesn't do anything good right now. They got to live in the past." We enjoy those moments.
Yes.
We're proud of those moments.
And
They're
you-
moments of our history.
I didn't pick this moment.
Means something to us.
I didn't pick this moment. The local news station in Grand Rapids did.
Continue with your story, Rose. We want to hear it. I'm just telling you that's what the MSU fans are going to be saying.
Fine. So there's 1 or 2 seconds left. Michigan State hikes the ball, and then the clock runs down to 0, but the game continues. Michigan State throws the ball up in the end zone. Michigan State catches it. Touchdown with 0 seconds left on the game to win it.
Was the ball in motion already?
What do you mean in motion?
Like, did they hike the ball before the clock went out? Because the play continues, I think. Did they ever prove that to be? Did they ever do anything with that?
No, actually, I think it was 0-0-0, and they hiked the ball still.
And that, folks, was
I will
before
post. I'm going to post the clip to YouTube or to the Frenzy page.
That's a good idea. We can bombard the Frenzy page with Go Blue clips tonight. You can't see them here, but on the Frenzy page, you will see them. All right, guys. We're going to drive all those other schools nuts tonight. So we're going to go ahead. We'll be kind to you guys, and we'll start getting into some picks. Starting off with some high school football action tonight. We have the 3 wins, 4 losses. Monroe. And they are just Monroe, apparently. Chiefs or something. I don't know.
No, I think they were the Trojans, if I remember right.
Oh, yes. Monroe Trojans. That's right. They are the Trojans of Monroe. They are traveling to the 2 wins and 5 losses, your Adrian Maples. What do you think, Rose?
I'll give it to Adrian, who has home field advantage.
Neither one of these teams have very good records. Rose is going Adrian. I'm going Adrian as well.
Next up, we have the 5 wins, 2 losses, Summerfield Bulldogs. Beautiful. They're traveling to Madison to face the Trojans, who also have who have a record of 4 wins, 3 losses. I am gonna go with Summerfield.
5 wins, 2 losses, 4 wins, 3 losses. Oh man. Ooh. You think, when I print these sheets, I'd actually look at them more than just put them together and get my cue cards out so I'd have my vote when I get here, but I don't, folks. I don't look at them until me and Jamie do the show. It's that spontaneous.
That makes it interesting, though.
I actually have to think about this. There's no research done here. I'm thinking about this game. I have a feeling, I just got this feeling that Summerfield might be a bigger school, for one thing. Madison's had a good late run, I guess, but they've had their share of problems this year. Sorry, Madison. I'm going Summerfield. Rose and me. All right, next up. These poor guys. The 0 win, 7 losses Britton Deerfield. They are on the road, traveling to the 7 wins, 0 losses, Clinton Redskins. I'm wondering if it was even worth Britton Deerfield to waste their gas going to this game.
Yeah. I'm going to call this my destruction game of the week, and I'm going with Clinton on this one.
So far, I think Clinton has pretty much been destroying everybody.
Yep.
I think they've only had like 1 game this season. They had some competition. I'm going Clinton as well. They are going to continue on with the streak. This feels a little bit like Goldberg, the Clinton streak.
Goldberg.
Who's next?
Goldberg. Goldberg. I'm kind of real quick flipping back. Let's see. 9-11. Clinton faced Madison, and the score was Clinton won 37-21. And then their next closest was, I just saw it a second ago, Clinton versus Morenci. Both were 4-0. Clinton won 42-22. So that's going to be my destruction game of the week, I think.
Yeah, definitely a destruction game there.
I mean, I'm not even going to bother writing it down. Next up, we have also undefeated the 7-0 Ida Lightning. They're traveling to the 5 wins, 2 losses Hillsdale Hornets. I'm sorry, Hillsdale. I'm going Ida.
Hillsdale audience is going to be very upset with us, but unfortunately, Hillsdale has not had a great season this year. I mean, they only got 2 losses under their belt.
5-2. They just have to win 1 more to be, I believe, playoff eligible. I think you have to win 6 games to make the playoffs. 6
Bring
or
up
7.
a good point. Bring up a good point there, Rose. So with that being said, I'm going to go with Ida. Sorry, guys. All right, next up. We have the 4 wins and 3 losses Onstead Wildcats. They are traveling to the 3 wins and 4 losses Hudson Tigers, struggling this season, Rose. What do you think about this one?
I'm going to go with Onstead.
This will be the game. It'll probably be the return of my my good buddy, my sideline reporter, Rich Hollowell. And they are at home. And I'm sorry, Rich, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference for Hudson. I think Onstead might pull off a win this week. Onstead for me as well.
Moving on up, we have the 3 wins, 4 losses, the Sand Creek Aggies. They're traveling to the 6 wins, 1 loss, the Whiteford Bobcats. I like the Bobcats logo there you got, Tim. That's nice.
Like that? Find some good ones every now and again.
I am going to go with the 6-1 Whiteford Bobcats.
The key to getting a good picture is if Google Images lets you copy it or not.
I know what you're talking about, Tim.
Oh, man. So my inside sources, I got to briefly talk with Amanda Ream this week. And I asked her, I said, Ream, do you think St. Creek's going to get back on their winning ways this season? She wasn't optimistic. So I'm going with Whiteford as well. Sorry, Sand Creek. If you can pull an upset, though, I wouldn't be disappointed. I'm not all about points. My local team's winning. Can work for me. All right. Up next, we have, wait, is this you?
No, this is you.
Okay. Lose track. We have the 3 wins and 4 losses. Tecumseh Indians. And they're traveling to a school named, why do I have this one? That's not it.
Iowa. That's
Yes,
a college
I
team.
have this one right here in front of me. They have 3 wins, 4 losses, and they are called Temperance Bedford. Yes.
I think they're the Broncos, if I remember right.
They are the Broncos. Very good, Rose.
I am going to go with Tecumseh on this one. Just because I'm going to go with Tecumseh. I don't have really a reason.
Both teams have 3 wins and 4 losses, and that means somebody's going to come away a winner.
As your wife says, there's always a winner, though, Tim.
That is true, but when you both have a losing record, that
True.
means you're going to come away a winner. That's
True.
how I see that one. That's how I get around that one for those who, yeah.
I just had to quote your beautiful wife, so.
Yeah, I know you did. I'm going to go with the Tecumseh as well. Not thinking outside the box or anything on this one.
Nothing wrong with that. Moving on to some NCAA football. We have the 6 wins, 0 losses, ranked 17th in the nation, the Iowa Hawkeyes. They're traveling to the 5 wins, 1 loss, ranked 20th in the nation, the Northwestern Wildcats. Unfortunately, I don't think the Wildcats are going to redeem themselves from last week's loss against Michigan. I have Iowa on this one.
I think Northwestern has a few key injuries too. 6-0, 5-1. Yeah, I'm not willing to shake it up yet. I'm going to go Iowa as well. All right, next up we have... It's a 3-point bonus game. It's a 3-point bonus game. Take it away, Rose.
It's a 3-point bonus game. It's a 3-point bonus game.
Yeah. This one's, we got, okay, let's see who we got here. We have the 5 wins and 1 loss, ranked 10th in the nation, Alabama. They're traveling to the 5 wins and 0 losses, ranked 9th in the nation, Texas A&M. This is going to be a good game. What do you think, Rose?
Because Alabama already has 1 loss underneath their belt, I'm going to go with Texas A&M.
Oh, wow, Rose. Ooh, man. Rose is going with Texas A&M. Rose. I am going with Alabama. This will be our first game where we go differently against each other.
Ruh-roh. Moving on. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. 3 points. 3 points.
3 points. Wow, back-to-back 3-point bonus games. What's up with that, Rose?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this one is the 6-0, ranked 7th in the nation, Michigan State Spartans. They're traveling to the Big House to face the 5 wins, 1 loss, ranked 12th in the nation, Michigan Wolverines.
Go blue, go blue, go blue, go blue, go blue, go blue. Let me hear you, blue, yo, blue,
go blue,
go blue, go blue, go blue,
go blue,
go blue, go blue, go blue, go blue,
go blue.
Who you got, Rose?
I'm going to go with Michigan State. No, I'm just Michigan on this one. You know, that brings back my favorite memory. Remember the year I had that nice, beautiful picture of Michigan State, and I think I tore it up and ate it, and...
I do remember that, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. That might have been like season 2.0.
So, who'd you choose?
I got to go with the Go Blue boys.
Go Blue!
Go
Go
Blue!
Blue! Go Blue! Go Blue! Go Blue!
But don't worry, everybody. When I'm in Chicago, I will be rocking Michigan gear. We're talking a Michigan shirt, a Michigan hoodie, a Michigan hat. I might even paint my face.
It is a maze out this week too, so I got some. I don't have a maze hat. I got to get me a maze hat yet. I have most of my Michigan stuff's all blue, but I do have a maze shirt, so I'm good that way. Go Blue,
Go Blue
for the win. The big win this week.
Go Blue.
I'm pumped. I'm excited. This is going to be a great game. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Me too.
Go Blue.
Go Blue. Can I take this next one?
You can take this next one.
All right. So, moving on, we have the 6 wins, 0 losses, ranked 8th in the nation, Florida. They're traveling to the 5 wins, 0 losses, ranked 6th in the nation, LSU. But hold the phone, everybody.
What?
Not only did we have back-to-back 3-point bonuses games, but we have 3 points, 3 points, and now it's my squeaker game of the week.
What? This is your squeaker game of the week?
Yep. Squeaker. And I have to go with LSU on this one.
Like a squeaker walking by as you're saying this.
Squeaker.
Who you going with?
LSU.
LSU. We got the 6-0. LSU is coached by Les Miles, I do believe.
You are correct.
Les Miles is a huge Michigan fan. He is. 6-0 Florida, 5-0 LSU. I am going LSU. Who'd you go with, Rose?
I went with LSU too.
All right. LSU just because their coach likes Michigan. That's my reason.
Makes sense.
All right. So, Rose, I gotta tell you, we had some people going, who's this school called Notre Dame?
Oh no, not again.
You have a spelling error on the sheet. I'm just letting you know.
How did I spell it?
Norte.
I'm just gonna bite my lip right now when people critiques my spelling errors on here.
I'm gonna tell you who. I'll tell you who critiqued it because you're gonna laugh at this one because he was laughing about it too because he was joking. It was Jason Boring, the Sand Creek legend, discovered this.
Jason, you're lucky. I love you, buddy. Because otherwise I'd be going off on you. Because that's my biggest pet peeve is when people critique my spelling errors on these sheets. Because you know how many hours I spend on these sheets? You know how long it takes to look up every one of these pictures?
He said last week as we were doing the show, he says, I have a quick question. He goes, I want to know who Notre Dame is.
So that was my little rant towards everybody.
Oh, Rose, if somebody didn't give you a hard time, you know, it just wouldn't be fun. Oh, so we have the 3 wins and 2 losses. USC, they're not ranked at all. They are traveling to the 5 wins and 1 loss, ranked 14th in the nation, Notre Dame. What do you think about this one, Rose?
I'm taking Notre Dame.
I knew he was going to do that. See, I should have never said anything because now he's going to have an attitude the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to post the video of Shawn Michaels super kicking everybody because that's what JV Rose is thinking right now.
Yeah.
I've got Notre Dame as well.
Notre Dame. Moving on from Notre Dame or however.
Notre.
It doesn't matter what their name is.
Oh man, we got some NBA basketball action. Is this is still preseason, correct, Rose?
I do believe it is preseason.
I know we film on Thursday nights and for our Friday morning show. I know the Big Ten Network tonight had the kickoff for college basketball luncheon. So season's got to be starting here pretty soon, I'm thinking, for all things basketball. So our first game, this is NBA action now. So this is preseason NBA action. I think these are still who's deciding who's going to make the rosters, who's going to be your starters, who gets traded late, things like that. So these we do have win-loss records for you, but they really don't mean a whole lot at this point. So with that being said, our first game of the week is a 3 wins, 0 losses Oklahoma Thunder. They are traveling to the 3 wins, 0 losses, the Memphis Grizzlies. Wow. Both have equal records. What do you think, Rose?
I always kind of like the Thunder, so I'm going to go with the Thunder.
Na 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 Thunder.
Thunder.
I believe that's what we always do.
Yes.
We haven't. They haven't cut us for karaoke yet, so I've got the Thunder as well.
Next up, we have the 3 wins, 0 losses, the Boston Celtics. Oh, this is a rivalry game too. And they're traveling to the 3 wins, 0 losses, the New York Knicks. These two teams do not like each other.
No, they do not.
I'm gonna go with Boston.
You guys know Boston's still one of my favorite teams over the years. I've got the Boston Celtics as well.
Now, this year, what's going to be your favorite team? Is it going to be the Pacers or the Boston?
I
putting you on the spot.
It's not really a bad spot. I can actually talk about this. It takes some explanations behind it. Obviously, for the most part, I'm a Pistons fan these days. I like Stan Van Gundy, and so I'm on board with everything the Pistons are doing. So I'm a huge Pistons fan. But I think, my love is always going to be for the Boston Celtics, simply because that's where, when I got into basketball, pro basketball, that was like my favorite team with Larry Bird and, all the guys that were playing around Bird at that time, Kevin McHale and stuff like that. I wanted to really hard. I really wanted to be an Indiana Pacers fan, but I don't know. I'm not really all that impressed with what Larry Bird's done over there. A lot of the guys to me are kind of jerkish. They're not really. I don't think they're Larry Bird caliber players. So yeah, I've got my team rankings up there for basketball right now. Showing some love and loyalty to my Celtics, because that's just where kind of my roots are. Pistons fan for sure, because Pistons, I like their coach, where they're going, and how he's developing the team, and the fact that I actually got to go to a game a few years back with Brother Bull and a bunch of the Hope members. And I also like the San Antonio Spurs because of their team camaraderie and their coach. And so I'd say my 3 big teams this year will probably be the Pistons, the Celtics, and the San Antonio Spurs. Are my 3 loves there. You got a team that stands out for you this year, Rose?
An NBA?
Yeah, anybody? You just kind of float along and just goes with the flow kind of guy.
Well, not to be biased because they won the championship last year, but the Golden State Warriors. I really like Steve Curry. I like the Spurs because also their team.
Curry is a former Bull, isn't he? Was he a former Bull?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
I'm thinking of Kerr, I think, actually.
Yeah. That's their head coach. Their head coach used to be a Bull. He was part of the great 90s Bulls there with Jordan and Pippen. So let's see. I like the Golden State Warriors, the Spurs. Kind of always a Bulls fan just because because of my love for Michael Jordan back in the day. That's probably about it, though. never been a huge Pistons fan. I like the Pistons, but
Well, see, that's the thing with me too. I wasn't a Pistons. I wasn't really a Bad Boys era fan. Not that really didn't wasn't impressed by them. Um, I kind of like the few years they had the last championship run they had. Some of those guys they had some good players on the team. Still not really one of my favorite teams though at that time. They had some good guys, a good run. Um, the Wallaces had some things going on there, and they had a team camaraderie for a while there. So I'm more of this generation Pistons. I'm going rolling with the new Pistons, basically. So
but
it's kind of one of those things where you feel like I guess for me, it kind of feels like my allegiance was kind of like with Boston, but then I got traded to another team. So kind of on board with the Pistons now.
for
So that's my
me, I'm just like football. I'm more of a college fan.
yeah.
Um,
Makes
in the NBA, I've never been a huge NBA fan. I mean, other than the Bulls, but this will tell you something. I don't own a single piece of any NBA team or NFL team actually. I own Michigan gear and Red Wings gear, but no other pro athletes besides.
bought my first Pistons hat and shirt for this season. So my first one that I've ever bought to help root for the Pistons. Somewhere around here, I still have my old Boston Celtics hat too from their championship season a few years back. So dust that bad boy off. And problem I have, especially with these weeks coming up, the problems I have with my Boston Celtics, they wear green.
Yes,
My color, it clashes with my college.
this is true. This is true.
All right, enough useless information for you guys there. I am currently watching the baseball game between the Mets and Rogers LA Dodgers, and right now the Mets lead 3-2. Rose is currently taking in the football game. And what's our score over there, Rose?
Well, here's the shocker. So right now it's the New Orleans Saints, who have a record, I believe, of 1-4, are beating the Atlanta Falcons, who are undefeated right now,
Oh,
31-14. It's
wow.
fourth quarter with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. So we could
Wow.
have the Falcons' first loss of the season right now.
And as it stands right now, going into this game, there are still 6 undefeated teams, and it looks like one of them might go down tonight. We will keep a close eye on that game for you as we continue on with NHL hockey action. Yeah!
Yeah.
Because this first game, yes, sirree, it is the red, no pun intended, hot Detroit Red Wings. They have 3 wins, 0 losses under their new coach. They are traveling to, I have the right one, yes, Montreal Canadiens, who are 4 wins and 0 losses. You know who Rose and I got. You don't even have to ask on this one. Let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings. The red hot Red Wings. I sent a thing to Jamie today. Was it today I sent that to you? About their little joke as to their own coach.
Oh,
About
yeah.
the
No, you
knock,
said that.
knock.
I think you sent that yesterday, but yeah.
I think I posted it on Facebook too. Then it was a knock knock. And he says, "Who's there?" And Owen says, "Owen." And he says, "Owen who?" What was it, 3-0 or something like that?
No, it was to Bob Babcock, and it said, "You're 0-4," or something, and Babcock looks ticked off.
Yeah, he's got his ticked off face on. But yeah, that's the kind of season it's going to be for Babcock, I think. But he wanted a challenge to leave the Pistons, and in the end, it works out well for us.
It does.
Go Red.
we have the 3 wins, 0 losses, 0 overtime losses, the Nashville Predators. They're traveling to the 2 wins, 1 loss, 0 overtime losses, the Ottawa Senators. I have the Predators.
I got to go with the Predators, too, because they have a cooler logo.
Moving on, we have...
We used to make our picks by that.
What? The logo?
Yeah. Oh, they have a cooler logo. Let's go with them.
I still do that every once in a while. If I don't know the teams.
Some of our arena football stuff.
Yeah. Moving on to some NFL. I apologize to everybody about the no Major League Baseball on the sheets this week. When I made the sheets last night, they hadn't put out any the schedule for the next round. And I woke up this morning and I look and, now you decide to put it out now in the middle of the night.
We have a deadline for our sheets, and in order for me to be prepared for our filming and prepared for the students, we for all our classrooms across the board, we have to have the sheets to the classrooms no later than Thursday morning, so everybody has a chance to print them off. So
yeah.
That's why we're not on top of the baseball, but we will let you know some information about that here at the end of the picks part of the show.
But what do you think about we doing a little NFL intro?
You want to do an NFL intro?
Yeah, we haven't heard that this year much.
Why not? If you want to do an NFL intro, let's do an NFL intro.
Roll it.
As we return, the Rogers LA Dodgers just lost the game as I'm speaking. Final score. Your final, the New York Mets 3, your LA Dodgers 2. Rogers not going to be a happy camper tomorrow. Well, congratulations to the New York Mets as they move on.
Yes. And speaking of losses, they just showed some clips from this game, the Saints versus the Falcons, and it looks like the Falcons have not been playing very well this game, and the Saints have been playing extremely well. It's 31-14 still. New Orleans Saints are winning it right now. Fourth quarter, coming up on 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. And the Falcons have the ball, and they're doing their hurry-up offense, trying to get some plays in here. But I'll keep you posted on this game here. I'm sure it'll end by the time we're done with Frenzy.
Man, Dodger fans are brutal. There's not a smile in the place.
No.
They're like all just like stone-faced and like they're not leaving, but they don't look happy.
I don't blame them.
All right. So.
Moving on to some NFL, we have the 5 wins, 0 losses, the Cincinnati Bengals. They're traveling to the 3 wins, 2 losses, the Buffalo Bills. I have to go with the undefeated Bengals.
Oh, Oh, Rex Ryan and the Buffalo Bills. Jeez.
which is not going to make my uncle very happy.
I huge Buffalo Bills fan back in the day. Jim Kelly was one of my all-time favorite quarterbacks. But man, Cincinnati's on a roll. I don't know if they're buying. Although Rex Ryan did guarantee he was going to win a Super Bowl this year. Oh man. See, I've won against you in one game so far? That's about it. One game can make or break me. Why not make it 2 games? I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna do it on this one. That'd be really silly. I'm gonna go with the Bengals as well. Bengals for me. I was coming close, but then my spider senses kicked in. All right, next up we have the 4 wins and 1 loss Arizona Cardinals. And they are traveling to the 3 wins. Where is my cue card for that one? The 3 wins and 2 losses, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now remember, folks, Big Ben is out until further notice.
Although Michael Vick did look really good the other night.
Ooh, so is that going to sway your decision a little bit, Rose?
I still have to go with the Cardinals.
I have to go with Arizona, too. They're kind of red hot right now. So
Yes.
Arizona Cardinals.
Next up, the 2 wins, 3 losses, the Washington Redskins.
Where is it? There it is.
It is! They're traveling to the 3 wins, 1 loss, the New York Jets. I'm going to go with the Jets on this for the home field advantage.
I'm going to go with Jets as well for the home field advantage. Our last game of the week is the 2 wins and 3 losses. Hey, it's the Chicago Bears. The Bears.
The Bears.
They're traveling to the 0 wins and 5 losses. Your Detroit Pussycats. A lot of ruckus about the Detroit Pussycats right now, Rose. What do you think? What's your thoughts?
Because I'm traveling to Chicago, I'm going to go the Bears.
Because I'm not traveling to Chicago, but I know what kind of team the Lions are right now, I've got to go the Bears as well. They have no game. Just no game about them right now at all.
Nope. And who knows if Stafford, any word on if he's going to play?
They're saying he's going to start, yes.
Yeah.
But they've also seen that he may have lost his control of his team. That basically nobody believes in him as much anymore. So, yeah. It's not an exciting time to be a Lion, that's for sure.
No, that's for sure. Moving on to some NASCAR for you guys. We have the, first off, the race will be in Kansas, at the Kansas Speedway.
Kansas Speedway this week.
Yes. And I'm going to go with Kevin Harvick.
All right. You're going with Kevin Harvick. Rose is going with Kevin Harvick. Well, Joey Logano got me a win last week. Yeah, I'll stay with Logano this week, I guess. He's doing all right. Now this week we are with your other sheet. We're still down to the 12 teams. There's 2 races left. This is one of the 2. So then there'll be another cut. We know that Joey Logano has already cleared it and made it to the next round with his win this past week. So that's what we know. So this is your reference sheet. Feel free to circle one of those guys that are left on there if you want to. Or use the other sheet because anybody can still win these races. We discovered that everybody is still racing. So there you go.
Let's see here. See if they've put up the schedule for the next round. Nothing yet on the. So it'll be the New York Mets versus the Cubbies, the Chicago Cubbies. Friday will be your game one, and it will be the Toronto Blue Jays heading to the Kansas City Royals. It's game one there, so I'm not quite sure when the next game was. I'm clicking on it on ESPN right now, and they haven't updated with the schedule yet, so probably I'll wake up tomorrow morning and they'll have the schedule up there, which doesn't help me out any right now. So, but it will be the Mets versus the Chicago Cubbies. Go to the page here, and we will get some info for you guys.
I want to wish a speedy recovery and well wishes to Lamar Odom, who is apparently fighting for his life right now. I don't know what exactly. I haven't read exactly what's going on with him. So, but yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the exact words how to put this so it's PG. I guess the best way, the early reports were that he was in Las Vegas and he took some herbs.
He's on some kind of binge.
He was on some herbs.
Oh, okay.
And the herbs reportedly were harmful to him. But then they've done some tox reports and some other reports have come out, and some illegal drugs have come into play, actually, as to the cause.
Is on top of that one.
Yes.
Has the scoops on that one for us.
Yeah, so apparently he was doing, the word is he was doing some illegal drugs, is what.
So his career is over either way, but hopefully he'll pull through whatever personal demons he's dealing with. So, they have the first coaches poll out for the college baseball already, or basketball. Way to drop the ball on that one, Cole. And for the first time in quite some time, there is no clear number one. That's interesting.
Yeah. As we head into the season, there's no clear number one team. Kentucky and North Carolina, two college basketball blue blood programs tied for the top spot, though two received the same total number of UNC got 12. First place was Kentucky 11, Maryland, Duke, Kansas round out the top 5 in order. The rest of the poll, number 6, Virginia, 7, Iowa, 8, Oklahoma, 9, Villanova, 10, Arizona, 11, Gonzaga.
Gonzaga! Wow.
Yeah, 11 is Gonzaga. 12 is Wichita State, 13, Michigan State, 14, California, 15, Indiana, 16, Utah, 17, Wisconsin, 18, Notre Dame, 19, LSU, 20, Vanderbilt, 21, Baylor, 22, Butler, 23, West Virginia, 24, Purdue, and 25, Connecticut.
Oh, man. In our football game here, it looks like we're going to be seeing the upset here, Rose.
Yep, looks like New Orleans will win this game. Atlanta just fumbled the ball there, and it looks like New Orleans just recovered.
It's like they kind of just pulled it right away from him.
Yeah. The Red Wings' Johan Franzen out with a concussion. I heard he was placed on injured reserve.
Yes. Yep. I heard that too. Oh, this one's kind of interesting. Um, Teams are giving away free gifts in exchange for your tweets. They have an actual box or something set up. Let's see if you guys can
It's a
see this.
vending machine
Yeah, it's
to
like a
engage
vending
fans
machine.
with free gifts and allow for more avenues of sponsored.
So I think you go up to this machine and enter a tweet, and then you get a free prize.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of different, I guess. You never know. So there's a big game going on this weekend, and concerns the Go Blue Boys. Also, the ESPN Game Day crew is going to be in Ann Arbor, and so for early morning on, um, said they are going to be down at the central end of the stadium. So that's where College Game Day is going to be set up. I will be watching that because I always like to see who Lee Corso picks for his headgear.
So where was that? I just saw that a second ago. U of M and MSU fans formed defensive lines in East Lansing and Ann Arbor to protect school pride. But it apparently had failed because apparently Magic Johnson's statue in East Lansing was vandalized with a big M on the chest of him, and on the back of him was, I believe, Michigan will win or something like that was written on the back of the statue. So.
So I know these two teams and these two schools, they don't like each other very well, but sometimes I wonder, like, who is really vandalizing this stuff if it's not even true Michigan fans or MSU fans. I mean, it's happened way too many times, in my opinion, for it to just be like the standard. Hey, let's just go. This isn't like the old days where like a bunch of guys hop in their vehicle and just drive on over to the rival school and vandalize something. My thought behind it is, it's like, okay, is somebody actually from the actual school doing that and blaming the other school for it? And that goes both ways. I'm saying that for Michigan and MSU fans. I'm not necessarily buying that. It's just happened too many times now.
Or I kind of also wonder, could it be some older modders? You know what I mean? Some older guys that, some guys in their 30s that are like, oh, it's Michigan State. I graduated from Michigan. Let's go spray paint Michael or Magic Johnson's statue there.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't see. It just seems weird to me that even goes down in this day and age. They don't like each other on the field, but so.
Lions Levy to have hip surgery, likely done for the season. So more bad news for the Pussycats there.
Why not?
Capitals bench Alex Ovechkin for sleeping through practice. So apparently he missed practice because he overslept. So
that's not very high schoolish or college-ish, is it?
Nope. Patriots left tackle Nate Solder out for the year with a torn bicep.
Injuries are racking up in the NFL already.
They are.
That's pretty much all I have for you guys this week. Did you get the final on the football game there, Rose?
Yeah, 31-21 was the final. The Saints won, so they are no longer undefeated. Oh, I don't know if we reported on this. The South Carolina Gamecocks coach Steve Spurr is retiring.
Oh, yes.
Well, did we say that on the recap show?
We might have mentioned it on the recap show. They were saying, though, he is not ruling out the possibility he might come back to coaching, but he wants to coach he says if he comes back again, he'd want to coach a high school team. Less demanding schedule, my bet.
Again, I might have said this on the recap show. I'm trying to remember if I said this or not, but I find this interesting. Come on, what is going on here? Stop. The tablet is not working right now. Does not want to cooperate.
Technical difficulties. What else is new?
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, okay, there it is. Since September 19th, the 49ers are 0-4, being outscored 137-55. Michigan is 4-0, outscoring opponents 125-7.
Go Blue.
Do you think the 49ers are regretting letting Jim Harbaugh go?
Part of them, I think it depends who. You know, some people think that, and I don't think he was getting along with management. So, in the end, every time, yeah, they should have known this was going to happen.
But that is all I have for you guys this week.
Oh, that is good. We here at the ISD have a half day with students tomorrow, so we got plenty of good stuff for the show tonight. Hillsdale, we're not skipping out on you guys. Just letting you know that it's still going to be about an hour long anyway. So, anyway, you guys, it's going to be a cold weekend. So bundle up if you're going to some games. If you're going to get out there and enjoy some football, bundle up. You know the wild and crazy people are going to be out in Ann Arbor partying down and having a great time, whether it's cold, whether it's snowing, whether it's raining, whether it's a hurricane, whatever it is. Go Blue. Get the win this weekend, and we will be very happy on Sunday. If not, we just might not even shoot a recap show. No, just kidding. Just kidding. All right, be blessed, everyone. I'm the coach. We'll see you again real soon.
And
Peace.
And I'm Jamie, and also, Go Blue!
That's right. Go Blue. And have a great weekend, everybody.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.